Hello, this is John Bohan of Baseball Me Love. In this segment, we'll be going over the Major League top performers of the week for week 3. As before, I had selected a player or hitter for each team and a pitcher. So I had broken them out on my blog by division, and then I went through each division and found the top performing hitter and the top pitcher. With the hitters, I used the standard statistics, home run, RBI, runs, and stolen bases, and gave a point for each one. 2 home runs is 2 points, 9 RBIs is 9 points. And if they batted over 300, I gave them a point. If it was over 500, I gave them 2 points. 500 or above is 2 points. Then with pitchers, 2-star pitchers get a higher weight unless the 1 start was a phenomenal performance. So with the American League East, actually both players were with the Boston Red Sox. Outfielder Mookie Betts hit 9 for 28. That's 321. The rest of his slash is 387 and 607. He had 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, 4 runs, 3 steals. He walked 3 times, and that was in 7 games. And left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez, he was 1-0 for the week with a 0.00 ERA, 9 strikeouts. His whip was 0.86. They only hit .05 against him. That was in 7 innings. He had 1 start, and then he had 1 bullpen appearance against the Toronto Blue Jays also. The American League Central, the hitter, Cleveland Indians outfielder Michael Brantley, he was 8 for 21. That's 381. The rest of his slash was 458 and 714. He had 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 6 runs, 1 stolen base, walked twice, and that was in 5 games. And pitcher was left-hander Jason Vargas of the Kansas City Royals. He was 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA. He struck out 9, had a 0.57 whip. They batted 167 against him in 7 innings with his 1 start. The American League West picked the Seattle Mariners second baseman Robinson Cano. He was 10 for 26, which was 385. Rest of his slash was 467 and 654. He hit 2 home runs with 6 RBIs, 7 runs, no steals, walked 4 times, and that was in 7 games. And at pitcher, right-hander Lance McCullers Jr. of the Houston Astros. He was 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA. He struck out 8, had a 0.90 whip. They batted 143 against him, and that was in 6 2/3 innings and his 1 start. In the National League East, both players were from the same team, the Washington Nationals. Outfielder Bryce Harper had a phenomenal week. He was 11 for 20, which was batting .550. The rest of his slash was 667 and 1.200. He had 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. He scored 10 times, no stolen bases, walked 7 times, and that was in 6 games. And right-hander Max Scherzer, he was 2-0 with a 1.80 ERA, 16 strikeouts, a 0.73 whip. He batted only 143 against him in 15 innings over his 2 starts. National League Central, first baseman Anthony Rizzo of the Chicago Cubs. He hit 8 for 24, which is 333. The rest of his slash is 448 and 792. He had 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, 6 runs, 2 stolen bases, walked 5 times in 6 games. And for pitcher right-hander Lance Lynn of the St. Louis Cardinals. He was 2-0 with a 0.69 ERA. He struck out 12, had a 0.69 whip. They only batted 140 against him in 13 innings over his 2 starts. And for the National League West, it was catcher Austin Hedges of the San Diego Padres. He hit 6 for 22, which is 273. The rest of the slash was 304 and 864. He had 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, scored 5, no stolen bases, walked once, and that was in 7 games. And at pitcher, it's left-hander Kyle Freeland of the Colorado Rockies. He was 2-0 with a 0.82 ERA. He struck out 6, had a 1.36 WHIP. They batted 244 against him. And that was over 11 innings in his 2 starts. And again, you can find these players individually and all the other major leagues by division on my baseball blog, Baseball May Love. Until next time, this is John Bohan.